Right.
Cruise time, y'all. CNS travel, Texas cruiser, and adventures with Uncle Dave. You know what time it is.
All right. Whoop, whoop. It's news day.
Talk about it.
Hey, how you folks doing this evening?
All right. Everybody's doing good.
Oh, my bad. Wrong show. I apologize.
Hello, Cruise. This is Rick Williams at Texas Cruise. Well, it's going to be good for Mobile, man. I think it's
All right. Well, you can tell I've been out on a cruise for 2 weeks because that was the wrong intro that played.
Yes, it was.
So, all right.
Yes, it was.
So, man, I need to fix another drink. I believe I need to do something here. But anyway, it's all right. We got introed and we're all here, including the eye candy, the world famous Eddie Lugo Studios.
Yay.
We got the Italian Hispanic New York eye candy.
Lord. So how y'all been
Well,
doing?
Tore
I went toward the
like-
wall
like-
down to the studio while I've been gone. So
Been doing good, man.
Yeah, it was all right. We had a good time. We had a good time.
we're good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're getting warm. We had Mardi Gras since you've been here.
And that's something. So
I don't even want to talk about Mardi Gras. Okay, I live here. No, we ain't.
I leave, go on cruise for a couple weeks, and y'all just have a party, have Mardi Gras and everything else.
Yep.
It's just
Yeah, pretty much.
so it sounds like to me y'all just need to chip in, and I'll go on another cruise, and y'all can keep right on partying.
Leave us with Eddie.
Okay, I'm down with that.
You take my bail money.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. Big Eddie's bill money.
Oh, well, let's see who we got.
So
coming
Sherman,
Yeah.
where I watched the videos, but maybe not everybody else has. Where did you go? What ship were you on? How long were you going?
in. All right. Well, let's catch up in the chat right quick, and then we'll hit back on that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Got to keep you in suspense a little longer. We got the DT Cruiser. Appreciate you being here. The new member there. New member. And of course, we got Eddie Lugo. We got the other two knuckleheads here, the ones that keep the grass cut on the lawn.
Yep.
Tell everybody to get off of it. Let's see.
Make sure them members don't walk on it, man.
That's right.
We'll be Rex. Hope you're doing good tonight. Appreciate you coming in. We got Danny D is in the house.
The
Here to
Dizzle.
look after everybody. Hey, Danny. Got free retirement days. Got Ron.
Ron
Here.
Ron and Miss Darlene.
I think he's saying hey to Eddie there. The pimp
Oh, he's
daddy.
definitely talking to Eddie.
We got Stern to Stern. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're doing
Hey,
good.
ladies and gentlemen, hold on a minute. I
Right.
don't know if I take offense to that or not. I'm definitely not a gentleman. I am far from distinguished. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the thought, you know.
Well, maybe he just got the spelling mixed up, and it was supposed to be delusional instead of distinguished.
Yeah. Disgruntled. It could be, you know, it could be disgruntled, you know, discombobulated. Yeah, I get it. I mean,
Right.
spell check's an ass.
Yep.
Everybody saying hey to each other, so we'll get back. All right, now get back to your question, Uncle Dave.
They said it's extinguished. Extinguished.
Extinguished. Yep.
Oh, Lord.
Well, I was on Carnival Sunshine is the ship I was on there, Dave. And we went out of Arctic Norfolk.
Arctic Norfolk.
Yeah, it was snowing.
What was that ship called before?
What?
It was Sunshine. It was God dog, I can't think of the name. What was it called before?
I think it was that was a Triumph.
Yeah.
No, Triumph was Sunrise, isn't it? And Triumph Sunrise.
The Sunrise is the one that you messed the plumbing up on.
Yeah. No, that's Freedom. That's Freedom. I know that one.
Rick knows where he went wrong.
Right.
Yeah, I took the Sunshine out of Florida February last year.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I actually got in an argument with a guy that told me I worked on that ship. That ship got scrapped. The Triumph got scrapped. I'm like, no, it didn't. Yes, it did. I'm like, no, it didn't.
No,
yes,
it didn't.
they renamed another ship and this and that. And that. It's like, dude, I'm telling you. I saw him yesterday. He's like, hey, man, I apologize. I want to apologize to you, Dave. You were right. I was like, I know I was.
Yep.
You knew what you were doing.
I knew the smack I was talking.
Hey, Ramona.
Mona.
Mitch. Hey, Mitch.
Where you see Mitch? I don't see Mitch. That's Ron.
That's Ron.
Yeah.
I don't see no Mitch.
I know. I need to. My cat is tiny tonight. I gotta get that grow up a little bit.
Yeah, look, yeah, right.
Well, I am on the need to get my prescription updated. It's been a few years. Don's already getting on me about that.
I got another pair.
Costco. I gotta get to Costco.
I think it's about time for me to get another pair of these. But I'm gonna have to take a cruise because I bought these in Bermuda.
Excuses.
So I'm gonna have to take a cruise. You reckon the insurance will pay for the cruise since I got to go get glasses?
Oh yeah.
Do they cover travel?
Oh yeah.
Dean's helping me out.
They just start a GoFundMe account for GoFundMe.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my first YouTube check. They're taking their sweet time getting my first YouTube check to me.
The way Eddie talks, your first YouTube check is going to be a nickel, but it's going to cost you 15 cents.
What you going to do with 37 cents, Rick? I mean, come on. Before taxes.
Yeah.
They're going to take like 19 cents out of it, for taxes. So.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
That's right. So,
and then they talk to you again next year on taxes.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, Dave, I saw today a video of the EECC cruise. Them two, they did a cruise on Norwegian Escape, but they came out of New Orleans. Yeah. I didn't realize that ship. That's almost the maximum size ship New Orleans can take, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's about the same size as the Dream class.
Well, it is a breakaway class. So we were there in 23 we left New Orleans on the breakaway, which is the same class. So
Yeah, same class breakaway.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, like the breakaway, the getaway, and like the Carnival Dream, and I forget what royal ship we get here, but it's like the maximum
Mariner.
size that we can have.
Yeah.
The maximum size we can have here.
Yeah, Mariner
it's
will be
not
coming
just-
to you. So yeah,
And it's because of like the turns in the river, not necessarily the depth of the river, but just being able to control it. Because when it tops out, because what they do is when they leave the port of New Orleans, they're facing north or they're facing
Right.
west, and they
Yeah.
shove the nose out and it catches the current,
Yeah.
and it helps them turn it around. And you know
Right.
anything over 1,000 feet long, it's gonna scrape the bank on the other side. So they really can't have that big of ships in there. And you're not gonna back
Yeah.
a cruise ship 8 hours down the river through the turn.
Right.
So yeah,
Ooh,
it's not gonna happen. But yeah, I'd love to get bigger ships here. But you know, even no, we're not doing this today. No, we're not doing that today. I wouldn't mind like newer ships, you know, like if they built like a newer dream class ship, or they built, you know, like newer mid-sized ships that could come here. And
Right.
I'm sure Mobile would like newer ships to come there, you know, and same with Tampa, you know, where they can't have these massive ships. If they just
Right.
built like newer classes of ships, it'd probably be. And I know Royal's building, what is it, a Destiny
Hello,
class or
Jennifer.
something like
How
that?
you doing?
Hey,
Yeah,
Jen.
Hey, the reason I was curious about the Norwegian Escape, because it's coming to Galveston in 27, and it actually has more passenger load than Viva and Prima does, like by 800 or 900 passengers more. So
Really?
Yeah. I could see probably where Norwegian NCL probably want to, because they know they probably fill the ship up in Galveston. They give more revenue coming out of Galveston. Hey, Vicky.
because the Prima
realize
is,
it could hold-
the Prima
I
is a
didn't
newer
realize you could
class.
hold more than the Prima.
Yeah.
Well, it's because the line, the way the Prima is designed is they cut in the space towards the inside of it. That's why the Prima class Plus will be a little bigger than
Bigger,
the regular
right.
Prima now at first.
Exactly.
So that's one thing they realized. Wait a minute, we lost space here to bring more people. We need to expand it a little bit bigger.
Right. But I
Well,
think it's going to be a
we
good ship
can
for
take bigger
Galveston.
ships. I don't know. I
Yeah.
always thought that like the Dream class, like Carnival's Dream class, was the biggest we could have. That's what I always thought.
Right.
And I think it holds 4,100, 4,200, something like that. So, you know, I don't know.
Those small ships, eventually they're gonna have to be replaced. So
Right.
Yeah, I mean, how many times can you refurbish it or send it to dry dock? How many times can you do that before the hull just says, "Hey," it's like when you're ready to retire, your body tells you, "Hey, I'm done, bro." You know how long is it going to be before the cruise ships do the same thing? They're like, "All right, that's it. This hull's finished."
a good 30, 35 years is long enough,
Oh yeah.
Right.
Be getting beat up out there. And it's time to go. Those
Sure.
new updates and everything, back the engines, everything has to be replaced. So we might as well just scrap it and build a brand new one. It'd be cheaper to build a brand new one than keep fixing the old one.
Yeah.
Right.
Look at them. What's up, Em?
Oh.
Hey, Cheryl.
Cheryl's here.
Anytime. Cheryl is here.
Cheryl is here. Oh my goodness.
She's getting ready for their show in a little while.
Oh yeah.
She's coming here to watch us, to relax, getting them in the mindset right, getting the mood.
All right, Attila. I want to see you get them to move the terminals down to Venice. Yeah. Try that one. Yeah.
Linda, come in.
See
Linda,
how Venice likes that.
Like,
Yep.
Dave, maybe we can just go buy us a bunch of pontoon boats, and we can just take people. We can shuttle them from the port all the way down the river to where the ship's at.
Do you know how long that would take, dude?
Hey, as long as they pay for the trip, it don't matter.
That would probably, if you had like a 30-foot, well, you can't get really big pontoons, like 30, 35 foot. So which you could put 60 people on there, 50 people, 40 people, maybe 30. It's still gonna take you 4 hours to get to the end at 25, 30 miles an hour, bro. But they ain't putting no cruise port in Venice. I got news for you. Those fishermen and all that stuff down there would lose their minds, man.
Nicky,
I got to blow up now. I can see Mitch is in now. That cam fam was kind of blaring me in the face now.
Now there's Mitch. Now Mitch is here.
And now Mitch is here. What'll take you so long, Mitch?
Mitch was talking to you 10 minutes ago.
I'm gonna have to make a commercial. The men of YouTube for sure.
Holy mama.
There's Mitch.
Oh, that'd be a good route there, Nelly. I would like to do that.
That sounds good.
That'd be worth me to get out of the Galveston and head to NOLA.
Don't you come to my town, you. When I come to your town, you're not going to be there. Don't you come to my town.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're going to his town and he's leaving. So
Yeah.
He's taking off 2 weeks before us, anyway.
yeah,
Yep.
Something like that.
he wanted to make sure we didn't sneak in on him.
Yep.
Yeah, we when we were on that hurricane refugee status on Breeze, we pulled into New Orleans, and the ship next to us was the Triumph, and they stole their entertainers off of that ship and put them on ours, so we get some fresh entertainment because we're going to be on there for another week while we're hiding out from Hurricane Harvey, and but after that, or actually before that, we saw Triumph, and St. Thomas was on the repositioning cruise for Liberty of the Seas. So I keep running into Triumph everywhere, at that time. Now, I've seen her after she's been renamed in Cozumel, but that's about the only place I've seen her since then.
Right.
But
I've been on it. You're talking about the Triumph? I've been on it twice as a Triumph and once as the Sunshine, Sunrise, whatever they renamed it to.
Right, whatever they renamed it, yeah.
And you know what gets me is you see these people that talk about that ship, and they're like, "Oh, we can still smell the sewage and this and that." And I'll be honest with you, they full of shit.
That's the reason why.
They are. They are.
That's why
they literally are. First of all, that 95% of the flooding was in the crew cabins. Now, yes, they did lose power, and everybody was, out of sorts. But the crew's the one that had 4 inches of that slop water in their cabins,
right?
And they still got up and did their job
Yes,
with a damn smile on their face.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
And you're gonna tell me that when something like that happens, and they send that ship to dry dock, that they don't strip everything off of that damn ship and fumigate the bejesus out of it and scrub everything in there and everything's brand new? Oh, we can still smell sewage. No, Karen, you can't.
Oh, that's just mess.
Sorry, Karen, you can't.
No.
That ship was due to go into the shipyard like the month before it actually broke down.
Not only that,
actually, month after. Yeah.
That was 13 years ago. I mean,
I was on her 2 weeks before she broke down, and I could tell there was some issues with the propulsion and stuff like that. And I saw somewhere now the cabin was real nice. I mean, top notch. But we get in the hallway, the carpet needed to be replaced and stuff like that. But I didn't care
I mean,
because
she
I
was
knew they're
due.
going in the shipyard and they're going to get all that taken care of, you know. And what is it about Carnival and me though? That's the problem I have. Here I am. I done Triumph, and she breaks down after I've been on her. Then I get on Breeze, and they won't let me go for 2 weeks because some little silly thing like a hurricane shut down Galveston. And then I get on Jubilee, and halfway through
little silly thing like a Cat 4 hurricane. You know, I don't know what everybody's complaining about.
Hey, you know, when you live on the Texas coast, you get that kind of attitude.
Look, you telling me about it? Are you
See, that
serious?
That won't
Preaching to the
Carnival, Rick.
choir.
That was Galveston. That was Galveston that wouldn't let you back.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
That was your state, bro.
Yeah.
And then I get on Jubilee last month, and I come down the cruise crud halfway through it. So,
Well, that's because you didn't wash your hands enough.
I'm fanatic about it. Even I go to the buffet, wash my hands, and about 10 people walk by me, you know, bypass my hand wash.
Right.
And on the Royal Caribbean ships, they have a person there. Go wash your hands. Go wash your hands. The washy person. They call them the washy person.
Oh yeah.
But on that ship there, man, they people they only have one sink there in the first place, and I don't know, man.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
I was on 14
yeah,
days
I
and
saw-
didn't have no problems like that. So.
I
mean,
saw
we had some issues
videos about
like
people
that.
on the Royal, and they're like, they're standing out there waiting for it. Washy. And they got a whole song that goes with it. I'm like,
Yeah,
just
they
hearing
do.
the song will make me wash my hand. I'm gonna do it anyway, but just hearing the song will make me do it. I'm like shaking my rump shaker what my mama gave me, whatever the hell you want.
There too to wash your hands at. They got about 10 or 12 sinks there when you walk in.
Dude, there's a whole row of them.
Whole row of them. Yeah. But anyway, I'm being hopeful, Sherman.
I totally agree.
I'm being hopeful that Freedom is going to break the trend because I'm going to be on her for 13 days. Now, she's broke before I get on her, getting repaired and all. So I'm hoping that eliminates the breaking part of it.
Right. Well,
Hopefully, we don't lose the funnel a third time.
yeah, they might as well just not even worry about putting that third one up there. I mean, when it's gone, they ain't had no problem. As soon as they put it back up there, it's another fire.
There you go.
Let's see.
So you know.
I totally agree. I said it before. I totally agree. Oh,
So
no dirty tone. Yeah.
Well, Carnival does that with bacon.
Oh yeah, they proud of that bacon.
Every other day.
Yeah.
Can I have some bacon? He gives me 2 slices. I'm from South Louisiana. Give me some damn bacon.
It's every third day they give out bacon, man. What the deal?
Every other day. Every other
In
day.
Texas, we get bacon every day.
Well, I'm going on an XL class ship in September. I'm going to be going out of Galveston on the Jubilee. My first big ship. So we're going to see how that goes. We got a balcony room, and it's for
Pig and Anchor Barbecue, man, Dave. You're going to be hanging out there, man. I'm telling you.
Dude, I've had Pig and Anchor Barbecue. I just want to see this massive damn ship. That's
yeah.
And it's 7 days. It's 7 days, and it goes to like I don't know, Cozumel, Costa Maya, and somewhere else. I don't know if I'm gonna get off the ship. I might just because I've been to all the places. I might just stay on the ship and just go check out all the restaurants and bars and okay, man, in the bars. I ain't gonna lie, but I'll go check all that out. And
I did get off in Cozumel just so I can buy 2 bottles of tequila. Then I went and got back on board. Yes, Eddie.
Well, I mean,
bought more
you
tequila.
got. I get it. You have to buy. You have to have priorities. I understand that.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to get my phone, man.
Since you brought up Mexico,
Lay it on us.
did I don't know if Ricky saw or not, but last week they had a group of residents in Mexico protesting the perfect day in Mexico port project.
That silliness has been going on for a little while.
Well, they just started up again. They got a injunction now that they had to stop construction.
Just so they can get their survey stuff done, and it's basically because they're starting to get ready to do some dismantling of the old water park in there and get the stuff, and they're worried about what they're doing with the material that they're dismantling this water park with. That's what they're worried about. And so Royal Caribbean's trying to show that we're not going to harm the mangroves area with this material because we're setting that aside as a sanctuary. We're not going to mess with that area. But these protests, I think Carnival, about half of them are Carnival employees. So
no, it's all residents from down there.
Yeah. Okay.
They're worried about them. They're worried about them putting the remnants into a place that's not designated for it, but it actually is. And unfortunately, Royal has to prove to them that it. Anyway, I'm sorry.
But they're adding more stuff to their wants now. They're demanding that the government and the cruise line improve the roads, the public services such as public lighting, security, garbage collection. They're also demanding that the town is incorporated, and initially refused to dispense. The protest did until a representative of the cruise line addressed them. They protest took place as 3 cruise ships were docked in Costa Maya. Says Royal Caribbean's Perfect Day Mexico project is currently stalled after a judge recently granted an injunction on behalf of local NGO defending their rights to a healthy environment, filed a legal challenge claiming lawmakers granted a change of land use for Royal Caribbean project illegally.
Ouch.
The group claimed that this requires public consultation first. The government denies this, and the land use change only relates to a small percentage of the land earmarked for the project. The local protesters are not against the port project in principle, but are fighting for transparency and respect for the environment. We're in favor of respecting the laws, urban plans, and communities' rights to healthy environment. The group is alarmed at the possible negative impact on the projected protected mangrove area and water supply issues for the town. It's not going to, Royal Caribbean said it's also not going to touch anything in the mangrove area.
No.
The coastline plans an 80-hectare water park and other amenities beside the cruise ship pier, and is earmarked 45 hectares of mangroves for conservative. Meanwhile, as Royal Caribbean is called in 2 different independent environmental experts after Mexico's Federal Environment Protection Agency halted demolition work in one area due to landfill and compaction activities in the low-lying jungle area with the mangroves. So they're expanding what they want and what they're requiring or requesting them and the government to do, because they feel like that the handover of the land use won't done exactly the way it should have been, and all the I's dotted and T's crossed. But it's stalled right now, so we'll just see how long and how much more money it'll take to get that back going.
Yep. But little expense for buying the judge at bigger house and stuff like that. So
Let's
so
say, you know what it's
take care.
about? It's about this right here. That's all it is.
The
Yeah.
judge wants a
All
bigger
about-
house.
They're also looking to fix their city also.
Yeah.
But like I said, the roads and all that. Those roads
Yeah.
need some work. I mean, they're pretty in bad shape. But I don't
Oh, they
think
are. Yeah, they are.
all the roads
They
in
are.
the vicinity. You know,
Are they talking about incorporating Mahawal? Is that what they're talking about?
Yeah.
That's
Probably what it is, yeah.
They want that incorporated.
They should do that. I think they should do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Well, I mean,
that in turn is going to help get
I mean,
like
you
you're talking
want-
about the roads, lights, and garbage pickup, and drinking water, and that kind of stuff.
Right.
Well, I
right.
get it. You know, if they can supply, if they can cover the cost of their own footprint, but it seems like they want them to fix the entire damn city.
Yeah.
Instead of just the footprint they're using and the amount of money they're paying, why can't the damn city take care of that side?
Right.
The amount of money they're making, they can't take that money that Royal Caribbean's paying them for this stretch of property that they're going to develop on their own, not asking the Mexican government for anything. And here's however many millions of whatever, why can't they fix the roads on their own? Granted,
And
the roads across the Maya absolutely
Yeah.
suck, but I drive their golf carts on it, so I don't care. Right?
yeah. What
So
what
why
percentage
can't-
of the
why can't-
people there?
Why can't the city or the government or whoever's in charge of roads and development take the money that Royal Caribbean's giving them and fix their own damn roads? They want
Right.
Royal to fix it on top of all of that. I mean,
The,
come on, you can't do anything for
Because the
yourself.
government had to build a new house.
What's
The
also
government had
going
to
to
build
drive
a new
this? Yeah. What percentage of the people in Mahawal are going to be employed by Royal Caribbean? That's going to be
A lot.
huge number.
A
Yes.
shitload of them.
Yep.
So what? Now they're going to take the money from Royal Caribbean and then they're going to figure out some kind of way, because governments always do, figure out some kind of way to tax their people that work for Royal Caribbean more.
Right.
I guarantee you. It
Oh,
always
Stem.
happens. Governments always
Yeah.
figure out a way to do it.
Yep. Hey, Stem, that's
I'm
on my
sorry.
list of things
I'm
to talk
sorry.
about tonight.
I'll get off my soapbox now. I apologize.
Hey, Stem, I'm going to come around to that because that's on my list of things to talk about tonight. Yep. But yeah, it's going to work itself out because too many people in Mahawal or the whole region actually are waiting for them to get it built so they got a job,
Right.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they're going to figure out a way to tax those people that are working for them
Yep.
because they know they're going to make a better wage working for Royal than they are in town. And they're going to figure
Right.
out a way to tax them more because of that.
Yep.
It's just
Well,
watch
that
what
was-
I'm telling you, man. Watch what I'm telling you. It's going to happen.
Well, that was in their first arguments when their first protest was that for Royal to employ everybody from that region to work there in the port, and which that's they already got that worked out. And that was that was the last protest or the first protest.
Yep.
It's
And it's going to happen. It's just going to take more time and more money and more
Right.
negotiations to get everything working right.
Yeah, I saw that.
So,
This is
saw
on my
Elliot-
list of topics tonight.
All right. go ahead.
Elliott
Go ahead and
Investments.
jump on it, man.
Elliott Investments bought
Yeah.
10% of NCL and they want a total restructuring of Norwegian Cruise Line.
And they're going to get it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're gonna get it.
they got 10% of the stock, and I guarantee you they got other stockholders in their little, who own stock too, part of the group. And they don't like this CEO they have, that's for sure. They're making the wrong decisions, and so they're wanting to go ahead and kind of step in and try to help.
Scotty J. Checkers.
Yeah, there's Scotty. And this is I'm not trying to be with a pun here, but direct the ship in the right direction, And there's some things they could probably do. Now, will they make the right decisions? I don't know, but
no, they won't. No, they won't. They want the money. That's all they want. They want the money. Do you think they care about cruise ships and their own people? No, they don't. They care about how much these companies are paying them. They're caring about how much money they're making. And then when the cruise ships or cruise companies employ their people, they want to figure out how much they can tax them to make more. And then, like you said, the governor wants a new house.
Yeah. Now,
the mayor wants a new compound.
Now, there's that level of investors, but there's another level of investors know that they put in a good product, they will get that return. But they know that if they don't, trying to bleed the company for stockholder money is not going to work either. Not in this climate. So, it depends on what kind of stockholder they're going to be. I know they want more money.
You got to spend money.
That's stockholder. That's what's driving the Carnival loyalty issue is the stockholders telling the board, say, hey, you're not doing things right. You're not taking care of us much.
We want more money. That's what they're telling Carnival.
So that's the reason why Carnival did some things they did that's pissing quite a few of the Carnival passengers off. But what you going to do?
It didn't really piss me off, but I'm on NCL in October. Just saying.
Right. So
and on MSC in the near future. Just saying.
Yeah. They're going to make some changes. I guarantee you with NCL. They have enough stock to do that, to kind of cause maybe have a change of some of the members on the board. They may be able to knock that CEO out and bring in another CEO. Yeah,
they bought 10%.
Maybe bring in another CEO who could a little more cruise industry related. I'm not too.
Screw the customer is what you're going for here, Rick. Screw the customer. That's the word you were looking for.
Yeah.
That's what you were looking for. How can we squeeze every penny out these rotten sons of bitches that get on this ship that think they got something going and we're going to F them in the rear? So that's what you were looking for. I'll say it. I ain't scared. It's true. It's true. What used to be a nice pastime or a vacation now has turned into a bunch of money-hungry whores. It really has. It really has. And I ain't scared with Royal, with NCL, with
now MSC's different. MSC's different now.
For now, the only thing that separates MSC from the rest of them is they're not publicly traded, so they have no board of directors. They are family owned, and they have the backing of MSC, which is Mediterranean Shipping Company. All their money comes from their sister company, the shipping place, the shipping company. The rest of them all got board of directors, all got investors. They want more money and more money and more money. And you know what? The cruise lines are going to do it because if I tell the cruise line, look, I need you to make $100 million more a year, and if you don't do it, I'm pulling my $4 billion out of your company. What's going to happen then?
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's it.
Carol,
they're going to listen to you. They sure will. Yeah. They were listening to you complain about the prices going up all the way to your room.
Right. Well, time will tell. See what happens now. It's going to be kind of like a shake and bake. That kind of leads to another thing with NCL. They changed the dress policy again. Dress code for the dining room. They did here a while back said, we just don't have a dress code for the dining room. Well, you know where that's going to go. And it happened. And now they come back and say, well, I think we won't go back to having a dress code again. These knuckleheads, they just, all right, hey, going there half naked and all that stuff. So, hey, You just can't
Let
do
me-
that. You gotta have somewhat of a dress code. It don't have to be
This is
dressy code, but
this is
something
the way
you
I
gotta
feel
have-
about. This is the
When
way I
they
feel
went
about.
back on it, they
in the
just
main
they
dining
named
room.
certain restaurants that it affected. Not all of them, just
No.
some of the restaurants that they had
Some
to
of
go
the
back
The way-
to the dress
This is the way
code.
I feel about dress codes in the main dining room or any of these specialty restaurants. If I wouldn't wear it to my parents' house for Thanksgiving or Christmas, I'm not going to wear it there.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
I mean-
sir. Yes, sir.
Christmas and Thanksgiving is what I'm saying. Nice button-up shirt, pair of slacks, depending, maybe a nice pair of shorts, depending on the weather. But
Yeah.
flip-flops, no.
Yep.
Tank tops, no.
I'm
Sorry.
with you, M. Miss M. I'm with you. I can't take the half nakedness. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
At least have blue
right,
jeans
it's-
on, shoes, nice shoes, decent
fair.
shoes.
Fair enough. But don't come in there in some
Collared
ragged ass
shirt.
t-shirt like I got on right now. You
But,
know?
but the
Wear
problem,
something-
Dave, nowadays though is half the people that's on that cruise ship go to their parents' house or their grandparents' house on Thanksgiving and Christmas, just
Whatever.
like that.
Well,
Yeah,
you know
they
what?
do.
Shoes
That-
on, pajama
that's-
pants, and a tank
That's
top.
bad homeschooling, is what that is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They go just like you see them when they're in the Walmart.
All right,
With
Mitch.
the
That's
pajamas
a little
on.
different. Mitch says he wears dress sandals. I get it. As long as your feet don't look like mine, that I
Right.
can snatch a salmon running upstream with these eagle claws
Right.
I got over here. Okay. And I choose not to do that. But hey, you got them pretty feet, go for it. I don't care. It's not going to offend me,
Yeah. Now, Texas, we wear blue jeans somewhat formal occasions, with a suit jacket and it may even have a tie involved. But we do wear
It's called
nice,
business casual.
not the holy blue jeans, the nice, blue jeans,
Right.
So
Blue. Not just
Blue,
blue,
blue.
but blue.
blue,
Two
blue,
blues in
right.
Two
That's
blues
right.
in that. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to get me
polo
some blue
shirts, I mean,
jeans.
anything like that. But yeah, I mean, that's the problem. A lot of people don't have any of that common sense anymore.
It's,
No.
it's not just
Alright,
the people.
hey,
It's the hostess should put their foot down, and as soon as the person gets there, you need to change.
Exactly.
No matter how they bitch.
Exactly.
sorry. Yeah.
Right.
They just got to put their foot down and say no.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I got something to say. Hey, Miss Alice. Alice Lugo Studios is here.
Mama,
Eddie, you better tighten up.
Yeah, Miss Alice.
I'm glad you're finally going to say something, man. Hey, Miss Alice, how you doing?
she's right here next to me in the next room. So
She just brought him ice cream.
she's
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
You must have had the house cleaned up real good when she got home today.
Oh Lord.
Lord.
I got that right, Carol. Now I will admit socks is not a thing I do a lot of. I wear a lot of deck shoes. It's a coastal Texan here. I wear deck shoes a lot,
Deck shoes.
and I do not
Fair
wear
enough.
socks. I do not wear socks in my deck shoes, and I have blue jeans on, and you can't tell I don't have socks on, but
Well, you know what I mean. It doesn't. You have to. I mean, like I don't care if it's like C-Day brunch. You want to go in shorts, fine.
yeah,
But I mean, like if you're going to, like especially the elegant night dinners in the main dining room, or you're
Right.
going to a specialty restaurant, come on, man, put some clothes on.
mm-hmm.
I mean, do you want to walk into like for some people that cruise, one of the nicest dining experiences they're ever gonna have. Looking like a bag of Walmart trash? Are you kidding me right now?
Yep.
I mean,
I these like teriyaki or the chops, stuff like that. I feel like I got to put at least a nice shirt with a collar and some blue jeans and maybe my good boaters, real clean but good boaters. And
he said he got good boaters.
Good boaters. Like that, I just
Rick,
bought
I'm
them.
gonna tell you.
Now after
Rick,
I wear them a few times, they're not the nice boaters anymore.
Rick, I have
last time I bought
wearing,
I got two pair. I got the normal pair and I got the dressy pair that's got suede on the side and the top. That's where they wear them in the dining room now.
Now you're high styling it, man. You're getting real high fluting.
That's right.
All right, Rick. I have 7 shirts of what you're wearing right now.
Yep.
Magellan. I have 4 short sleeve and 3 long sleeve, and they go on every cruise with me. I'll bring a few t-shirts because if it's hot or whatever and I'm on the ship, fair enough. But if I go to dinner, I have a button up with the Magellan shirt. I just got them, so I haven't. But that's all I would wear because they're thin, they breathe, and it doesn't matter what color they are.
No, that they wait Alice.
You can have dark blue and be in the sun, and you will not sweat in it because it breathes.
Alice always makes sure that I bring shirts with me, and no matter what, at least one pair of slacks just for dinner. No matter what. Oh, yeah.
In the 80s and 90s,
my shirts.
Yeah,
and I'll probably bring. I got some khaki cargo pocket pants, but they're sleek. They got the creases and all of that. I'll bring those and a nice pair of tennis shoes or like hiking shoes. They're the same color as the pants, and But you can't go into a dining room with flip flops and tennis shoes and a damn tank top.
No.
Then you look like you're. Then I'm going to know you're from my hometown. I mean, come on. Oh man, that dude from the Ninth Ward. Box,
In the 80s and 90s, I took 3 suits, but when I got towards the end of the 90s, I cut that back to 1 suit. And then I guess maybe the last 6 or 7 cruises I didn't take any suits. I did take. Now I'll take a nice vest and a dress shirt and slacks. Then the last 3 or 4 cruises I couldn't bring the slacks, and I may still take a vest, but maybe not. Now I'll take a nice shirt and nice dark, like I said, the dark blue jeans, and then that's it. We don't do the formal night, thing anymore. We don't get those pictures taken anymore. The real formal pictures now, and we got some great past in the past pictures done, but we don't. Don and I, we don't need that anymore. So,
well, I cruise by myself, so you can imagine how many pictures I take, right?
Nelly, no, I do not wear dress shoes. Period. I wear deck shoes, not dress shoes. Deck shoes, boaters, Sperry's. You know what I'm talking about, dude.
West Marine kind of shoes.
No.
Overalls.
No overalls. Overalls are fine. But you better have a shirt on and a black bow tie. No.
That's them. Now you stirring us up, man.
He's trying to be wholesome.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He's trying to be a redneck Chippendales. Give me a break.
Oh wow! Holy mama!
Yeah,
well, that only if he cuts the overalls into shorts.
Yeah.
One strap undone on the left side.
You gotta cut them legs off with a knife. because it can't be straight.
These are my dress shoes I wear. Actually, this is my dressy ones. This is my dress shoes for formal night.
Dude, come on.
Well, Eddie, I reckon you need to send all of us the dress code policy for the booze cruise 4.
Zach. Zach.
Exactly. Please leave my part-time job out of this. Then Stem said Chunkendales. Chunkendales in my case.
Chunkendales.
And talking about what? Wholesome. Look at that. Pops in.
Zach, that's the new costume for you when you're down there at the haunted house thing. You can be a Chunkendales.
That's it. Yes.
Carol, I did up to recently. I don't take my boots anymore. They just get away from all the stuff. That's right.
No. Lord.
Hey, don't pick on my shoes, Nelly. Those are my dress shoes.
Damn. That look like any hip replacement.
Well, let's talk about the news thing for a minute. Get back on what we're doing here.
There we go.
There you go.
They ain't dress shoes no more, Rick. Don't wear them as. But that new up and coming cruise line, Virgin Voyages, said it closed out 2025 the strongest year-over-year performance since their launch.
Wow.
It's caused a record momentum, double-digit revenue surge. More specifically, bookings were up almost 20% year-over-year, and gross ticket revenue increased almost 30%. And the ship sailing at full commercial load factors. January 2026 marked the highest booking month in the company's history.
Wow.
The company said. And it's emphasized
compliments of Carnival Cruise Line. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, that and because it's adult only. I mean, and you
Very true.
See Carnival, Carnival's adding those sea cruises, in there with a lot of casino offers and stuff for the adult only too. But they said the brand explains is capitalizing on rising demand in the adult only travel sector, which is expected to double to 18.1 billion by 2033, compared to 9.2 billion in 2024. Said that kid-free travel is not a niche category, but a movement. We didn't approach kid-free travel as a short-term trend. We built Virgin Voyages around it from day one. And that's why it's set up the way it is. It says more adults are looking for a space to truly switch off and reconnect, whether that's with themselves or their partners or just their friends. They're seeing that what we generally resonates. Said the segment is said to grow at 7.8% compounded annually growth rate, fueled by that factor, such as changing travel priorities, renewed focus on balance, and greater cultural visibility. Among others, Virgin also shared that longer itineraries are outperforming forecasted, particularly in the Caribbean, Mediterranean, Northern Europe, but U.S. remains the strongest market for the brand, with Alaska bookings up triple digits. They just got into doing the Alaskan cruise, and it's already increased triple digits for them. The company's considered.
Because everybody tired of them damn kids.
Oh yeah, the debut Brilliant Lady, the fourth vessel in the company's fleet, defining moment for 2025. The ship kicked off its maiden season for Virgin Voyages in New York City back in September of 2025. That's like I said, Ryan just went on his first Virgin and it seems like he liked it, had a good time. He's been wearing red ever since he got back from that. And I mean, that's why I think as more people go on it, more people are going to find out they like it, and it's not the stigma that Virgin Voyages had when they first come out. That it's not what that is.
Right.
And
I know
it's a
relaxing
cruise.
Vicky had a good cruise on Virgin. I don't know if she's still here or not, but Vicky had a big thing. But dude, I mean, like, there's nothing worse than being in your cabin at like 1 or 2 in the morning trying to sleep, and all you hear is bum 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 going back and forth down the hallway, right?
Right.
And I get up, put my shorts and a t-shirt on, and grab my belt because I'm about to go out in the hallway and whip everybody that's out there. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like, you serious? Get control of your hellions, man. You know?
Yeah, that's right. And that's the thing.
I would do. I think I would enjoy a Virgin cruise.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to try them out. I have a few on the radar. I got, like I said, you got NCL. MSC is really big on my radar right now. I'm concentrating on my MSC cruise. But I'll probably hit Virgin up too.
Yeah.
You know?
We've been on one so far, and we enjoyed it. Didn't have, had a great time. We got another one booked August of next year, 27. Be our next Virgin cruise. But I mean, it's a couple more
on order.
Do what?
Do they have a couple more on order?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because they've got a couple more on order because they're wanting to expand more around the U.S.
Right.
So
I kind of keep, if they build some more of them, a couple more ought to do it. I figure we may get one in Galveston for that. Get one,
Yeah, because it's especially with
it's
it growing like
we're close to a metropolitan area that would keep it full. So
yeah,
but just like New Orleans, Galveston, and Mobile, we don't go anywhere. Cozumel, Costa Maya, Belize, Honduras. If you go out of Florida and you get those farther cruises to the Eastern and Caribbean and all of that. Right. But I guess they could grab some of the market, but me personally, having been to all these places in the Southern and Western Caribbean, it's one, it's cruising out just for the ship, or two, it's cruising just to go on a cruise. It's not for the destination because you've been to all of them multiple times. That's the way I look at it. I mean, I could be wrong. They may do something crazy and make it great, but like being a new cruise line in town, everybody's going to want to cruise for the ship. It's not going to be for the destination. It's going to be for the ship, for the company.
I'm not sure I will cruise it, but I like to have it here. But I'd rather get on like a celebrity myself. So,
yeah. But
I mean, look, if for some odd reason there was a Virgin ship in Galveston or even New Orleans, not that it would work. Hell, I'd do it just for the ship. I mean, I want to go check out this cruise line,
Right.
And then maybe that would entice me to fly to one of the other destinations to go somewhere different. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, even if you did the same cruise, but that you had been doing on Carnival, Royal, or whoever, but you tried the same itinerary on Virgin,
it could be totally different.
You're gonna have a total different experience because they're going to go to they're going to go to as many different ports in the same places as they can.
Right.
And the whole atmosphere is just different. So, I mean, it'll be a whole different experience.
Yeah. Well, like I said, if we got something like that in New Orleans or even in Galveston,
being
it's so close, I would book it just to go, like I said, to check
Right.
out the ship, the
Right.
the cruise line itself. You know,
Yeah.
not so much with the destination. I do like Roatan, Honduras. I like Costa Maya. Cozumel, I don't get off the boat anymore. Belize was nice. I've been there 3 times. I could take it or leave it. Doesn't matter to me.
Right.
You know, but yeah,
I
Cozumel
don't get off the boat.
and like from here in the southern United States, Cozumel is normally the last stop before your day at sea to get home. And
Right.
in Cozumel, that is my relaxation day after the cruise. So then I get up the next day and I can have a full day, and then I get off the ship.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I don't care what cruise I'm on. I always hope and wish that the last day is a sea day. I don't like the last day being a port day. I like the last day being a sea day.
Oh, like
I
where you're in a
totally agree.
port, and then when you wake up the next morning, you're home.
No, so that the last day we're on the ship is a sea day. So when you get it, you can sleep in that morning. You ain't got to get up to try to get off the ship to go anywhere. You got more time to get ready for the next day to start packing and
that's what I meant.
Relaxing. Yeah.
Instead of leaving a cruise port and the next morning you're home,
Right.
You leave the cruise port, the next morning you're still in the middle of nowhere. Yeah,
That's
I
right.
get it.
That's right. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, they
Roatan with Scarlet Lady was jealous of Virgin Passions. They look like that or black.
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of gives you something good to relax and maybe do a little more exploring of the ship itself. I mean, there's so much. I definitely like a sea day last.
Right.
You don't get that in Miami.
know.
Now Galveston, you get that. You get that when you sail now in Galveston. So
I was cruising out of Galveston, researching more ports. The ships.
now I enjoy going in and out of Cozumel. I've been going to Cozumel on practically every cruise I've been on since '88, and I still enjoy.
Damn, Rick, there were cruise ships back then. Holy shit!
Well, there were steamers with sails and all that.
Yeah.
Oars.
They had 2 of every kind of animal on it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I seen
this
that
is
little
Captain
town, San
Noah.
Miguel. I seen that little town, San Miguel, grow. Man, it's grown by leaps and bounds since then, and it was a neat place back in those days. So, but yeah, I like. There's some restaurants I like there. Where International Pier and that pier that Carnival uses and all that. There's some little shops I like there, and I get off there. But if I need another hat, I go off there and get a hat from there, and then a couple of bottles of tequila and come back aboard the ship. I don't stay. I don't do any excursions anymore. We've done all the excursions there, so
Right.
I like to eat one of the little restaurants there, Al Chile, a couple of Palmeras, stuff like that. So,
Yeah, Nelly, I've never been on another cruise line, but that's going to be changing shortly. But yeah, Roatan with Carnival, they have their own little slice, and I really like it. I really, really like it.
Oh yeah.
No pressure, none of that. People aren't trying to sell you a bunch of stuff. I mean, they're trying to sell you stuff, but it's not like being in Cozumel,
right.
And yeah, and they got the chairlift, or you can walk. I've walked the trail to go to the beach. I haven't taken the chair. I wanted to take the chair when I was there, and I booked a cruise just to go there. And when I got there, it was thundering and lightning, and raining, and they shut the damn chair down, and I was so pissed. But I'm going back, so.
Hey, Dave, in Roatan, where Royal Caribbean and Seascape goes there too, over at Cox and Hole, swim up bar there. They got all kinds of little bars through there and all that. You like it, and you don't have to go too far from the ships to do that.
Swim, walk, fly, I don't care. I'll get to a bar.
No, you don't even have to leave the area. Yep.
Lord. All right. Well, we're over the hour mark, so let's take our commercial break here so we can
let's go take a leak.
check out some new channels. A lot of people probably haven't been to. Maybe they'll go to them and check them out and give them some support. And you can go get you some more drink. Go to the bathroom, make room for some more drink, or whatever you need to do.
This is Cruising Chris Down, and we will be right back to the show after this short break.
Hey there, Wake viewers. Welcome back to the channel. I am Keith, and this is Wakeview Travel.
Time for the fun to begin!
Cruise Life TV, come aboard. Every day, new world explore. Sailing seas, we're living free. Come and join Cruise Life TV. Just the two of us, we hit the road, chasing down the places dreams unfold. Side by side, that's where we're meant to be. Yeah, we're finding life's wild energy. New sights, bright nights, come ride with we. Adventures calling with more to see. Mountains to see through. Sailing once again on the Sun Princess.
Hello.
Hey guys.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
All right, there's some new folks that had some intros that I could find, so I put them up there, and then a couple of old ones that been around the YouTube streets for a while, and then of course Tuka Chat. Yeah, I help everybody out. Go over there and help each other, and that'll help you grow.
Tuber Chat is really good.
Yeah.
You catch one of those lives, and they basically just connect everybody.
That's right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Drop your link or whatever in there, and they'll give you a shout out and all that kind of stuff.
That's right. Yeah, good stuff.
Most of the little channels, they've already gone and watched them all. So,
right. So it's a few in there that I know a lot of people haven't been to yet. So hopefully they'll spark a little interest and they'll go check them out.
Yeah, for sure.
Anybody who hadn't been in one of the commercials yet, send me some kind, whatever intro you're using, and I'll put you in one of the commercials. Try to help get your name out there and get a little visual recognition. Yeah, Uncle Dave need an intro there.
Yeah, that's what's crazy is I don't have an intro, but somehow I wound up with Cheryl and Jeremy. They announced my channel on their live show.
Yeah,
and I didn't even know it till you told me. I'm like, what? Yeah, They were advertising that was crazy. I had no idea. No idea. They didn't tell me, hey, you need to come to the show today. No, they didn't. No, nothing. They just did it.
Well, look there, Dave. Yeah, he
Oh,
he
yeah,
had
you had lunch.
lunch with them.
I
And,
spent 4 days with him at their house, dude. Lunch. That's all you had was
yeah,
lunch.
but he waited, he stayed, and he freed his time up to have lunch with them. And we're going, and he's leaving the country.
Oh, okay. I see where this is going now. All right. Sherman, to tell you what, the next time I go down to West Palm, I'll let you know. We'll fly down there and go hang out with Greg and Michelle.
All right, that'll work.
I am going in May. I am flying to Fort Myers, Florida, to spend 4 glorious days with Chris and Liz again. And there'll probably be a lot of members only videos. Well, at least the one she posts. Because mine aren't going to be members of videos because I don't care. You know, you can't curse in the 30 seconds. Well, shit. All right. Great. It's been 45 minutes, Yeah, so I'm going down there because her brother's coming in town, and I'm gonna go down there and spend 4 days with him, and we're gonna go have us a good time. So it's in May, and then I gotta put up with this guy in October. Oh, and this one too. I forgot I gotta put up with that one too in October. Yeah. But that's okay.
Hey, and when you come to see your daughter after she gets moved, I won't
She's
leave
already
either.
there.
I'll meet you. I won't leave town.
Yeah, right. She's already there, but you know what? I found out she is the opposite way. I forget what town she was in. Oh, I'd have to find out. I'd have to ask her.
And in October, when Sherman gives you a bear hug, I'm gonna be behind him going to you. The only chance I'm gonna get to punch you, so
no,
I gotta have the good guy here hold you down.
Miss Alice is gonna have my back. Eddie, leave him alone.
Miss Alice will be saying
Eddie,
to me,
leave him alone.
"Keep
He's
going,
just a
keep
little
going."
boy.
Yeah.
She'll be telling me, "Go, keep going."
So get him, teach him something.
Eddie, stop it! You've seen him on a live. Don't piss him off.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to get to Helen and be able to sit down face to face with all y'all too.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to make it to Helen. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out, but it's getting so close now, and I don't know if I can pull it off.
Yeah. It's only days.
I did. I love meeting Danny and her mom and dad, but her dad and I sat there and talked and like hit it off, and that was cool talking to him. Right. We talked about everything, military and cruising and this food. We talked about all kinds of shit. It was great.
Oh yeah,
had a good time.
Nice.
Well, what's been going on down there in the party city this week for Mardi Gras?
Absolute mayhem.
Well, I know you got some kind of underground sneaky detail stuff you can spread around and tell us.
No, just mayhem.
It's Mardi Gras. What do you expect?
I don't do that anymore. I mean, I did it a little bit with the kids when they were younger, but now I don't. Yeah. I don't go downtown. I don't do any of that. I don't.
Just had Fat Tuesday yesterday. At least
Fat Tuesday was yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing that happened. I watched it on the TV. Sure did.
It's like the ball drop in New York City on 31st of December 31st.
Right. Do you do it, Eddie?
No.
Did you go do that? No. It's every year. No, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
20 minutes
on TV too.
Yeah, 20 minutes after the ball, you gotta get out. So
Those
and how long
thunderstorms
does that
that came here.
All right, now how long does that take? How long does it take to get out of New York City after the ball drops?
Whew.
How long does it take?
Those subway down there get packed.
All right.
Yeah,
What if
3 or
you were
4 hours,
driving?
isn't it?
How long would it take out if you were? How long would it take to get out if you were
You
driving?
can't drive into the city. No.
You're sleeping in your car, bro. You know that's what.
You gotta be at least
I
10
don't
blocks
go
away
down
from.
there. I don't go down there.
Yeah, there's no traffic
go
going
down.
through there at night on that day.
And they always show the parades and the Mardi Gras in New Orleans. They never show it on the outskirts of town, like where I would normally go is like Metairie and Kenner. They never show that because it's mostly families, and there's not 9 trillion people, and that's
Right.
not good. That's not good for the news.
Nope.
They got to show millions of people crammed in like freaking sardines, which is insane. I told my mom, matter of fact, mom's here. I told my mom the other day, I said, hey, I got this really good restaurant. Do you want to go to dinner? This was yesterday. And she's like, well, I don't know. I was like, it's in the French Quarter. She said, get your ass out of my kitchen. Yeah, there was no way that was going to happen.
Well, you better watch it. She's right there. She can pop you in the back of the head.
No, I'm telling you what she said.
Exactly what I said.
Yeah, get your ass out of here. I wouldn't go down there on a bet. I'm like, yeah, I get it. You need to be there at least around 1 p.m. Times. No. See, I wouldn't go to. What was the first Mardi Gras parade? I can't wait to meet Zach so I can put these around his neck. What was the first Mardi Gras parade?
He's gonna be in Helen.
With horses and
he's coming to Helen. So yeah,
you can come to Helen and get him. I'll film it.
I'm going. I gotta go then. Mama, I need some money. Look,
time up and come in the river.
Yeah.
On the bridge.
Yeah, we were in Times Square for Halloween when we went down there to board Liberty of the Seas on the next day, and we were at Times Square on Halloween. That was pretty wild. I got accosted by the superheroes. The Avengers. They surrounded me, and then they wanted me to use my camera, my web camcorder I was using, and said, "Hey, let me take a video of you." I said, "Okay." Luckily, I got it back. So, I got a great video of all of us. Though that was pretty cool. But yeah, we riding the subway back to New Jersey was a little bit of a trip, but it took us a little while, but not too long. So. Yeah, Halloween was wild though in Times Square. I'd go back again. I'd definitely do that. That was pretty cool.
See y'all later.
All right.
Bye.
M said I got to get there at 1:00 and I can't leave before the ball drops in New York City. You out of your mind? Yeah. Shit. No indeed. No indeed.
And they said they ain't got no bathrooms out there. You ain't supposed to be eating or anything out there. So you got to smuggle in and wear diapers.
I think I'm going to post that a video short of that. Me in Times Square. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to pull that up and do a little short video of that. That was pretty funny.
It's like me at 300 pounds.
Yeah. When they gave me my camcorder back, I gave them $20. Said, "Thank you for giving my camcorder back." I gave them $20. They said, "Oh, thank you." I think there were probably a bunch of students from that little college there in town there. So it was pretty fun. It was fun. So
in other words, they stole your camera. You had to buy it back.
Pretty much.
Lord,
we had a good time. Oh, this is the funny part. My wife and daughter were walking with me up there too. She's 17, getting ready to turn 18 when we hit San Juan on the cruise. And so here I get surrounded by these superheroes, and I start looking at where's my wife, and my wife and daughter disappears. I said, where did they go? I'm standing by myself. And so we did all that stuff. And then when they gave me my camcorder back, they walked away, and my wife and daughter reappears. I said, well, where'd y'all go? So, well, we were not stupid enough to do what you did. I said, oh. I said, well, thank you for being my backup.
Hey guys, I hate to cut it short. I'm gonna I gotta run. I gotta take care of some stuff here at the house.
All right, man.
Later, man.
Dogs kind of lost their mind and broke some stuff, and I gotta go clean it up. Thanks everybody for coming in. Thank you all for having me. Charles, it's good to have you back, my brother. Eddie, good to see you again. Rick, well, you know,
later,
Rick.
Dude. Yeah.
All
right,
man.
y'all have a good one. We'll see you later.
All right, see you.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Let's see. All right.
So,
well, you know, the back-to-back cruise that I just got off of, you know, we had all kinds of different issues happen that are not normal for the cruises that I go on anyway. Yeah, and the last thing was the fleet-wide tech issue that Carnival had. Yeah, and it actually, they started talking about it Sunday, but it started Saturday night around midnight.
Huh.
Because that's when we started noticing that the app wasn't working and internet, you know, was hit and miss, you know, and real slow and that kind of thing. And so I was actually thinking that they had already made the transition from the old cruise to the new cruise, and I just wasn't logged in or something like that. But then we found out the next morning. I was talking to them at guest services, and they said, no, they said it's it's a fleet-wide issue, computer issue.
Oh, wow.
So,
is it Starlink or what service did it have? Do you know?
Well, no, it won't that. It was Carnival's servers.
Oh, yeah.
Their main
yes.
servers and things. They were doing
Breeze got hit by it in Galveston.
Right.
And
oh yeah, it was fleet wide, all Carnival.
Yeah.
I mean, corporate all the way down.
Yeah.
And but you know, I've seen a lot of people talking about it, you know, on other channels and stuff, talking about how bad it was and things you couldn't do nothing and this, that, and the other. On our ship, anyway, you won't out anything. You know, the ship still worked. Things still operated.
Right.
Now the scanning the card, scanning your selling sign card when you we're at a bar or you want to get pictures or whatever thing, it didn't work. So they had to they broke out the old paper copies and just fill it out and you signed it. So it wasn't that you couldn't do something. Now, the internet, obviously you didn't have internet, but most of the time we stayed in port. We didn't leave when we were supposed to. Most all ships, had a delayed departure. I think it was about 3 or 3:30 in the morning when they finally left Norfolk and started selling out. Now obviously the casinos were closed because none of the side that you couldn't swipe your cards to put money on the machines. Yeah. So that was
Galveston, and on the Breeze in Galveston, they made the people as they disembarking the ship to turn in their C-Pass cards. Pissed a lot of people. I saved my C-Pass card as a souvenir. They made the people turn in their C-Pass cards. That would really tick me off. But they did. They had to turn it, and a lot of people contacted Carnival, said, "Hey, can I get my C-Pass card?" And Carnival said no.
Right.
And so that's kind of a downer. But then the Breeze left around 5:30. That's in the afternoon. Usually they leave about 3:30. Right. But they left about 5:30, which is not too bad. I mean, they finally went out. They didn't. It wasn't at nighttime like some. Like you said, some of the ships were late, like midnight or so.
Yeah, well, like I said, it was.
Wow.
You know, we were supposed to leave like at 4 o'clock, and it was, like I said, it was 3 or 3:30 in the morning when we finally left port. Now that was between our back to back. So if you ever do a back to back, you know, on Carnival anyway, they have a meeting spot on the ship for everybody that's doing it back to back to go to. And that's where you get your new sailing sign card. They scan you off of the ship, get you your new card, scan you on, and walk you off as a group, because you've got to walk through customs and then back on the ship.
Yep.
Well, this time we all met, and they had the printout and highlighted, you know, marking us off the ship and give us our new cards. But then we were free to go. We would just go back on the ship, whatever. And we said, we ain't got to get off. They said, nope. They said, you're good. So we said, all right. But then during the cruise, security had to come to the room or find us to take our picture, because all that system was down during that transition. So they couldn't take our pictures to get us back in, you know, to have a picture attached to us in our account. So we had to do that during the cruise. I happened to be in the room, and the phone rung, and I picked up, and they said, yeah, this was security. I was like, I ain't done nothing.
I said, did you guys search my luggage again? I hope you didn't find
That's right. But,
hey, I got a story behind that. That guy, I got, you know,
but it was
War Criminal Security.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was a little maybe a little aggravating, because now we didn't get internet back on our phone until about 5 o'clock the next day. So as long as we were in port, you know, everybody still had cell data, you know, on their phones, still had good connection, so there wasn't no problem. But you know, when we left at 3:30 in the morning, then when everybody woke up, they didn't have nothing. And it was you know, supper time that night before we got internet back on our phones. And then you had to get everything back up and running and log in and all that kind of stuff. But it wasn't that bad. It was no ways as bad, and no ways the problems, and no ways everything was shut down. You couldn't do nothing, like a lot of other people are saying on some of the other channels. Now, granted, I went on every ship, and I know it affected 29 of Carnival ships, all of them, corporate and everything. But it really wasn't that bad. But again, you know, it's just like we always talked about, a cruise is what you make of it. You know, there's going to be bumps, there's going to be hiccups, and you just got to know and understand when you go on a cruise that it's not going to be 100% of the time, and just accept it and work with what you got and enjoy it. You know, talking about security though, on the first leg of our cruise, the first night, I mean, it was probably 7, 8 o'clock after sail away. We had gone to get something to eat, and we were coming back, going to go back by the room to get something or put something in the room. And we turned in that corner to come down the hall, and there was 2 security guards standing knocking on the door. And the door opened about that time, and they asked for if so-and-so was there. They needed to speak to him. And we went on down, and our daughter she had a room like 2 doors down from us. Well, there was a security guard walking down there, and he knocked on the door. We couldn't tell if it was her door or not, but it was the one beside hers. And they talked to them. Well, when we come back by later on, that first door, there was a chair sitting there with a security guard. We had 2 sea days. There was a guard there sitting in that chair. They had confined them folks to that room.
Wow.
And the 3rd day, when we arrived in Nassau, they got to get off the ship before we did. So they weren't on the ship. I don't know what they done. They weren't on the ship 5 hours, and they were already locked in their room.
Right. Wow. Wow.
And I don't know how much it
Yeah.
cost to get back from Nassau, but they figured out how much it was.
Man, that's that's a nightmare.
So, I mean, you got to act like you got some sense. I really think they were fighting or trying to start a fight with the other folks in the other room, which they were they were there.
Leave
The
that
rest of
crap
the
at
crew.
home, man.
Yeah, I mean,
leave that street shit on the street.
That's right.
That's
right. But I mean that cruise that should have been 6 days for them was 5 hours.
Wow. And then you get put off somewhere long ways from home.
That's right. That's right.
And you got to find a way to get home.
Yeah. And I don't know
with no refund.
Don't know if they had passports or if they were using a driver's license and a birth certificate.
Wow.
If they were, then that's a whole nother thing they've got to deal with to get a plane. They got to go to the embassy and all that stuff, more money.
Yeah.
So,
was that like a Carnival ship or something like that? Or
yeah, it was on the Sunshine.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I think it's a lower percentage of people who sail on the Carnival ships with passports than like a Royal Caribbean, MSC, especially MSC. I believe the largest majority of those people, cruisers, have passports. I just think it's just the type of passengers that go on it. You get a lot of newbies on Carnival ships, and nothing against them, but that they just prefer. They just don't know, basically, that it's better to have a passport than not. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we cruised several cruises with just birth certificate and driver's license, and then finally went ahead and got the passports, and really just for the simple fact of you don't know what's going to happen. If you get something happens and you need to get off the ship and fly home.
Yeah.
If you got a passport, you go to the airport, buy a ticket, and come on. Whereas if you don't, then you got to find the embassy and go try to get an emergency visa and pay all that expense and extra time, and and when something like that happens where you need to fly home, that's something, the extra expense and extra time is something that you probably don't have.
Yeah, I tell you what. Looking back over the history of my cruising and all that, I'm shaking my head. Yeah, I'm shaking my head over how did we make it through this period of time without a passport and without travel insurance and all this stuff. I mean, God, it makes me break out in a cold sweat sometimes thinking, man, we were lucky,
Right.
And so, now finally in the early 2000s, we did get our passports, and then I got them renewed during COVID because we hit that 10-year period. We went and got them renewed during COVID, and right before we boarded Independence, which was the first ship we sailed on, right as the COVID period was coming to an end, with 33% capacity with masks and all that. But we were excited, very excited to get on board.
Oh yeah.
So it's I mean, it just kind of makes you look back what we did in the past and say, man, how did we survive?
Nelly, they couldn't keep up with how many drinks you had, because unless you stayed at one bar and didn't go anywhere else, then that bartender may say, well, you've had, they don't know how many because they sit there and go back through. But you go to, I'm sure there was people that got over there 15 drinks, that day, and ain't nothing they can do about it. I mean, of course, we were still in port, and so you're paying tax. Plus, Norfolk is one of those ports that the drink package doesn't work the first day anyway. So you having to pay full price for all the drinks that on embarkation day anyway out of Norfolk. So that's, everybody asks about if the drink package is worth it. That's a good way to find out if how much you spend on that first day when you're paying for everything versus what it would cost for the drink package for that day. And I was on the Sunshine, Carnival Sunshine. So,
let's talk about see in 2020. Ooh, Rick, that must be for you.
Oh yeah.
No, it came close. It came close. We were supposed to be on. I had airline tickets bought and everything to fly to New Jersey and board Adventure of the Seas, repositioning to Galveston. It had 11-day sailing. It had all kinds of cool places it was going to stop at. But not luckily, but unfortunately, Royal Caribbean, they canceled it due to the COVID right at the very beginning of that. I mean, it was in weeks of not CDC, or I guess it was the CDC, and the CLIA decided to pull the plug on cruises. I mean, it was like within weeks, and that was close. That we could have easily been in that group.
Yeah, because we actually had a cruise booked. Because if I ain't mistaken, it was March when they stopped cruising, and because I know we had a cruise booked, and we were supposed to leave like the next. They shut it down 1 week, and we were supposed to be leaving the next week. That was the first one we had that was canceled because of the shutdown.
Right.
Yeah, because we wound up had, I want to say it was 6 that got canceled during the shutdown. But anyway,
we had 2 in 2020 also with NCL, and they both got canceled by NCL. So we just had credit, and eventually that helped us get on the breakaway on 2023 for the Bloggers Cruise because we had credit from before.
Right. Yeah.
I tell you what, man, I wish Independence stayed here longer because I would love to go back on her again because that was a cool ship. And like I said, there's only 33% of the capacity. That was really awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't care if I had the mask on or not, Yeah. And Royal Caribbean, everywhere you went, the Royal Caribbean had these nice Royal Caribbean masks,
Mm-hmm.
And several times I didn't even think about it. I left the cabin without my mask. And I went up the desk down to the sir said, I need a mask. He said, oh, here you go. They gave me 2 of them, I said, thank you. And and so, they were very nice about it. They were not, they understood people, it's a new situation. There's times we leave the cabin without the mask. And, hey, you need a mask? Oh, yeah, thank you very much. And so, but it was pretty cool. But then when you get whatever, the bar or restaurant, you take the mask off and don't even have to put it back on. And we had a great time. I feel like I knew everybody, all the passengers by first name because there's so few of us, That was pretty awesome. And that's a cool ship. I like that ship. The Independence of the Sea.
Probably the first 3 cruises we went on after the startup, it was, like I said, it was 30-40% capacity. I think the 4th one got up to 50, and then it went on up after that. But I know there was a couple times we would be on there and it'd be like 900 to 1,000 passengers, and it was and it'd be 1,100 crew members. I mean, it was over 1 crew member per passenger.
Yep.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool, but it was weird.
How you doing, Peach?
Hey, Peach. Appreciate you stopping in.
Yeah,
they have a good night. We're over our time anyway. We're going to get right and get out of here so Eddie can go to bed so he'll be able to get up and hit it in the morning because he got to get up with Jimmy early show.
On Friday. Tomorrow is me at 7:30. Morning quickie. Then Friday morning will be 6 a.m.
Oh, so you get to sleep a little bit extra tomorrow then.
I get to get out with the Alice tomorrow morning.
Right. There you go. Well, so you can get up and fix her breakfast so she can eat and then go to work.
She takes she does something at work. She doesn't have breakfast in the morning here. I'm the one who has a cup of coffee, and that's it.
Right.
Yeah. Now dinner is a whole different story.
Oh yeah.
It was a pleasure there, Sherman and Eddie. I enjoyed being on there with you guys.
Thank you guys for bringing me back in tonight. So thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
well,
sir.
enjoyed it. Had a good time. Glad to be back. Ready to go on another cruise, but hey, got to stay here.
I'm getting ready, but I'm gonna book another one on Seascape. I'm itching to get back on Seascape. Yep.
Actually, unless something drastic happens, the next cruise will be 4.0. That's the next cruise I got for this year. So, we'll be, long nothing happens, we'll be going to Helen in a couple weeks, and then that'll be it until 4.0 in October.
Have a good cruise.
I have the MSC in June with the Allison, so
right.
I got that one coming up.
That'd be cool, man.
Be good.
Yep. So, I know Miss Alice will like that. So
yeah. Oh yeah. I think ain't that the one she said if they didn't get her off, she was going to retire.
That's in 27.
Yeah. She's ready.
Oh yeah.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her a bit in the world. So all right. Well, we'll get right and get out of here. Appreciate everybody coming in tonight. And
yes.
Who knows? We'll do it again next week.
Yes, sir. Have a good one, folks.
All right, everybody have a good night. We'll see y'all.
Good night.
Bringing waves, hey. You heard it here first. Travel tips and fun with the best in the game. Don't forget to drop a comment, share the stream, and let's talk about it.